let me down. Let me down.
Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. Today I'm going to be repotting, that's not English, repotting this chive here and this oregano here, or if you're American, oregano, but it's oregano, trust me. I may be repotting this sage sometime soon because it looks like it's about ready, and then unfortunately if you look at this thyme that I planted a while ago, it just is not growing and I don't know why. There is one there, I don't know if you can see it, there's one teeny tiny, and I don't know if it's thyme, I don't know what it is, I have absolutely no idea, but something grew there. But I planted loads of thyme seeds and they're not growing and I'm sad. So anyway, I'm going to fill all of these up, well, fill some of these up full of mud. So we're going to get those filled up and then we'll get on to planting them. I did two different methods with the chive. I was going to do one, and then when I took the first root ball out, it fell apart in my hand and I was like, well, great. So I started to plant them individually like I did with the basil last week, but it was just tedious, it was long. So anyway, we'll fill four of these up with mud because I was going to use 4 for the chive. I only ended up using 3. Okay, so I'm just checking my oregano first to see if it comes out, and it does. Well done me, gold star. Okay, so I'm making a little hole. This is a cuticle stick. Making a little hole and sticking in the chive, making sure all the roots are all the way down to the bottom. That hole obviously wasn't big enough. And then my brain's just stopped working. And then filling it in with soil. After the first 3 I gave up and I just started doing them in little clumps because a few of the roots were so entangled. I was like, I'm not going to pull these apart, I'm just going to stick them all in as a clump. Chive grows in clumps very well. Like spring onions grow really good in bunches, so do chives. And when I repot all of these 3 pots, they'll be potted all together in one circular container. You'll see eventually, hopefully, unless I've killed them all, and in which case you won't see. Anyway, let's carry on. Okay, so next chive I've decided to not individually plant each one, and we're just going to have half a pot. As you can see, I've just emptied half of it, and we're just going to plop it on top, and we're going to fill in all of the edges, the circumference. You can see I'm being really delicate with it as well, because I'm new to this whole thing. I don't know how much kind of pressure, I'm not too sure how much root disturbance chive could endure, and I just don't want to wreck them. You know, I planted these back in January, which I know I said I was going to do a what I planted in January video, but you kind of see them at the end of this video, and you'll see them as I'm repotting them. I think when there's more life around, I'll do a bigger, more expansive video of what's going on around here, what's this, what's that, what's this, and now I just sound like Skeleton Jack. Anyway, we'll fast forward all of this.
Have you been planting grass?
No, it's chives. Okay, welcome back. Right, I don't know why I said welcome back. Okay, so on to the oregano. The oregano is in half. It's pretty much coming out as a full root ball, so I'm just going to plop these on and infill the edges and... And as you can see by this one came out as like a full thing, so I'm just like, yeah, we can just drop it on and you know, give it a smoosh. Okay, so last week I told you that I was going to go away and plant some carrots. I did not do that because I am shit and I am useless at life. So I'm almost 2 weeks behind, which means that I will not have enough carrots. So we'll fill this up, which I've done. There you go. And this is the Amsterdam forcing carrots that I planted a few weeks ago, but I thought, as I've got to plant them anyway, we'll just do it on camera while I've got everything out and ready. Last week I didn't because I'm shit. So I'm going to plant about 30 because that's almost as much as I will use. I use about 20 carrots every 2 weeks, and I was planning to sow every 2 weeks. So if I plant 30, that gives me enough for, you know, if they don't germinate, and any excess can be chopped up and blanched and frozen. Carrots keep very well anyway, especially if you keep them in the dark. I keep them in like brown paper bags in the fridge, and they keep for quite a while. So same as last time, I'm just sprinkling them on top and then mix with the brown cuticle stick thing. I can't find my chopstick, and I don't want to use another one and dirty another chopstick, because I like eating with chopsticks. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Shh. awesome. So while I've got your attention, I thought I'll show you what we planted last week. So this is the creeping thyme. This is sprouted. Now don't worry about the fact that the topsoil is a little bit dry. I've watered that now since I've taken them upstairs. I left these downstairs to germinate, as I said last week, and they're getting a little bit leggy, and that means that they need more sun. It's warmer downstairs than it is upstairs, so I germinate them downstairs, and then I usually put them on the windowsill, but I'm shit. We've established that. And this is just to show you just how small the chamomile is. Like, the flowers are, well, the leaves are so little. They're so sweet. I love them. I can't wait to make some tea. So I needed to make some extra space because I have run out of space on my windowsill, which you'll see at the end of this video. So I had to chop up some of these seed trays. I'm going to wash these out so I can use them again, essentially. But because the sage is almost ready to be replanted, I'm definitely going to have to give some sage to people, because I honestly didn't expect that much sage to sprout and to germinate. So there'll be a video of me replanting next week, I imagine. And then I'm just utilising the extra space by putting the oregano that we've just replanted back into the tray it was in. Ta-da! Stills of the thyme and chamomile. And then I thought I'd show you the carrots we planted a couple of weeks ago. Again, I left them downstairs for a little bit too long and they've got a bit leggy. I'm hoping that these can fix themselves, we'll see. And then these are the onions that I will be replanting next week in the planter that we made the other day. I'm very excited. All of these, there's some shallots here, some white onions and some red onions. So all of those will be planted into the basket that I made last week or the week before. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's great. It's nice and relaxing, very chill. So here is the cauliflower, aubergine, and the chilies have finally sprouted that we planted a few weeks ago. They're looking great. Those are the basils that we repotted last week, and then I thought I should show you everything that's going. Like, my windowsill is full, absolutely full. Anyway guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Be good, have a great week. Awesome, bye. Let me down.